Hey everyone, Bex reporting in for days 28 and 29 of Kobe's settling in journey. Tonight I thought I would go through with you guys a few sort of enrichment activities that have caught my eye over the last sort of couple of weeks, and some of these have been provided by some friends, so they are fantastic. The first one I actually saw for the first time on a local GAP page, so it was really cool. It's called the Egg Carton Challenge. So what we do is we get an egg carton and you just pop some treats in there and some food in there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of kibble, a little bit of dog roll, and a couple of treats that I've just got here. So what you do, pop it in the egg carton, close the egg carton, and then you sellotape it up. So the first time you do this, I suggest you make it pretty easy, like a couple of wraps of sellotape is probably enough. But as your dog gets used to it, this is something that you can make a bit harder. Like obviously the more sellotape on the egg carton, the harder that's going to be to get into, and then the longer it's going to take for the dog to get in and get all the treats and destroy the egg carton in the process. So super easy and super fun. Kobe did this yesterday for the first time and he had a great time. I thought it was a fantastic game. It is a bit messy, but it's pretty easy to tidy up, and I mean it's cardboard, it's going in the recycling generally anyway. So the other one that Abby from GAP actually shared today with me is saving all your paper and cardboard recycling and using those to feed your dog. So, you know, sort of boxes and those kinds of things, pop some food in there, chuck them in a box and give them to your dog, and they're going to have a great time sort of trying to fossick out all the food. The next one I want to show you guys is making a what's sort of an activity box. So toilet rolls, I imagine everyone's got a few of these floating around at the moment. So what you do, you get a bit of paper, plug an end, chuck some treats in the toilet roll, and plug the other end. And then I've just got a box here, just a cardboard box, so I'm just going to pop that in there and repeat. So the other thing you can use is newspaper. So if we just chuck a little bit kibble, a little bit dog roll it up, twist it up like a lolly, and there we go, into the box. So if you repeat that and get a few of those things in, what a great way for your dog to eat their dinner and having a fossick around and a play and trying to figure out how to get into those things. Another one that got shared with me today was using a towel. So here's a towel I prepared earlier, and what we do, I'm just going to try that, is you lay your towel down flat and line treats along it. And then what you want to do is roll them into it. So you do a roll and then pop another line of food and roll again. So you get the idea there. And then you just give it to your dog as a little towel snake and watch them sort of nose it and unwind it. So we will see what Kobe makes of his dinner in the next segment. Hey team, so before we give Kobe his activity box for dinner, I thought I'd just do a quick segment on play with dogs and with greyhounds in particular. Some of these guys are super playful, some take a little bit to warm up, but generally they all love a fluffy squeaky toy. So encouraging them to play with you, it can be a really foreign concept to greyhounds. They likely haven't sort of played with a person, so don't be offended if your dog at the start does not want to play with you. But I'll give you some tips to sort of get started. So I like a toy that's got legs for the people to hang on to. It just gives you a bit of space with the toy. So where a lot of people go wrong is they sort of get the toy and shove it straight in the dog's face and shake it. But which often the dog sort of goes, what is going on? What I find is a really nice way to get started is to pop the toy on the ground and pull it. So you pull it round and just have a bit of a tug game. Yeah. And keep quite low to the ground with that. Good boy. So as you can see, Kobe is quite a fan of the toy. And I occasionally let him win when we're doing this. I have no problem with letting the dog win and run away with the toy. But then if I do want to take the toy back, what I do is that disengage, gather up the toy, and wait till he releases it. And then I've got treats handy to reward him for that. And then we go straight back into play. So we're not sort of being the fun police and stopping play, it's just a pause. And then I've let him win and he's taken that toy off to his bed. So that's just a wee tip to get you started with playing with your dog. So up next we'll see what Kobe thinks of his dinner. We're ready to give Kobe his dinner. I've scattered some food sort of on this. So he is laying down on his bed with alien eyes. He's learned that that's what he has to do to get treats and rewards. So we're just going to pop this down over here and see what happens. So we're off to a good start. Well team, that was a resounding success. This carnage took about 15 minutes for Kobe to deal to. We did have to give him a hand with the first toilet roll just to figure out how to get into that, but after that he was away. So there we go, very happy little dog and not too much of a mess. And I thought we were done, but someone did not want me to pack up his new toy. So very successful.